Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's so good to have you here. If you have not joined the fam bam yet, I don't need to say anything. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. You won't regret it. Today I wanted to do a very short how-to video for you guys. I'm starting a new series. It's going to be how-tos, how to browse, how to, color match, all those things. And today I wanted to show you how to make your makeup stay all day. So basically it's tips and tricks that's going to help you keep your foundation on all day, especially if you have oily skin like me. And because it's about to be summer and I know all the pool parties, I know you're about to go get it like I would, but yes, these are tricks that's gonna help you with your foundation routine. These are things that I use every day. Also today we're going to be featuring the Lancome Tiente Idole foundation. I bought this a while back and I had not tried it yet. I must say that I really do love it. I don't know if I love it as much as my Kat Von D because right now that is my ride or die, but I do think this gives it a good run. I would compare this to my Makeup Forever HD foundation. Maybe they don't have the same formula, but they give me the same kind of feel. Anyways, without further ado, if you want to know how to make your makeup stay for the summer all day throughout the heats and everything like that, make sure you stay tuned. And until next time, thank you for watching. Alright guys, so let's get started. One big misconception, I'm wearing a top by the way, just in case anybody was thinking otherwise. But one first big misconception is that you shouldn't moisturize your face, which is not true. You should always moisturize your face. I used to think that when I first started doing my makeup because I have oily skin and I perspire my T-zone. So I was like, the last thing I want to do is put on anything that's gonna add moisture, but actually it's really healthy for your skin. I use the number 7 Beautiful Skin Day Cream. I also have the night cream, and this is for oily skin. I got this from Ulta. I also usually buy it from Target, so if you want to get your hands on it, I think it's about $15, but I really love it, especially the night cream. I've already put this on my face so we can skip that step. So I'm gonna do this in a separate video, but somebody asked for a brow tutorial and that will be in another separate video. But when I do want my makeup to last all day, I do set my brows and I use the eyebrow gel by Brow Gal, and I just kind of, so I do my brows and then I put this over it, and these babies don't move throughout the day. Alright, and so the next thing is definitely a primer. This has been told, I'm sure you've heard this from so many YouTubers before me. You definitely always want to use a primer. When I want my makeup to last all day, I always go in with my Mehron Skin Prep Pro. This is for stage makeup, and a lot of, if you use Mehron or Benign, you know that it's for theater makeup, and so they make products that just makes your makeup stick, it never moves. So we're gonna go in with this. Usually I just take a little sponge, but I don't have it right now, so I'm just gonna dab a bit on my hand, and I usually focus it on, it's very watery, and it has a very strong alcohol-y smell. I have used this on my channel before, but yeah. Okay guys, this next step is optional, but I have realized that it actually really does work. I learned this, I think, either from Goss the makeup artist or Jackie Aina. I know Jackie Aina does it now. I take a translucent powder. I'm gonna go ahead and use the RCMA no color powder. I love this powder. The packaging sucks because it looks like a pepper shaker, so it's really hard to get the product out. So what I usually do is I have a piece of tissue paper next to me and I always pour it out. And I know it seems weird, like why am I putting powder on before my foundation, but one, it kind of is a primer for your foundation as well. It also sets your primer on your face. It lets it like adhere to your face more. So I take a lot of this. This is a very loose powder, and don't worry, it doesn't really leave a cast on your face. And I just go ahead and I put it all over my face like this. When I first did this step, I was very nervous because I was like, oh, I don't know how this is going to work, but it really does work in my opinion. You want to go in with a generous amount now. I actually put the Mehron on my fingers and it's so incredibly sticky. So today we're going to be trying a new foundation. I know, why try a new foundation when you're trying to show us something that actually works? I find that this kind of method works for every foundation that I have so far, so I don't think this would be any different. This is the Lancome Tiente Idole Ultra HD Makeup Foundation, and this is a 24-hour foundation, so I figured, you know, it wouldn't hurt. This is what it looks like. I hope you can see it. I am in the shade 560 Suede. I also will say that 555 also works on my skin. I do find that that one is a little bit more reddish in tone, basically. So we're gonna go ahead and take a foundation brush. This is just the Morphe E31 brush. I use this every day. Get used to it. I absolutely love it. And we're gonna test this out. This is also a first impression for this foundation. So let's just go ahead and put a few dollops of this onto our brush. It looks like a really good shade match for me. I would definitely say that this is a medium build foundation. I took a couple of pumps. Usually with my Kat Von D, one pump can probably do my whole face, but I usually go in with the pump and a half. I'm having to take multiple pumps to use on this one, but that is not a problem at all. I really love the application. It is a really nice shade match for my skin. First thought, I really do love this foundation. My only problem was that I usually match my foundation to my chest, and as you guys know, I am really blind and I can't see right now, so hopefully it looks okay. It did look a little bit dark in the mirror, but it will do. Then our next step is concealer. Either you use a 24-hour concealer. I would suggest a Tarte Shape Tape if you've never used it before. You can find it on Sephora and I think now Ulta as well. And of course the Tarte website itself is my hands down favorite concealer. But when I really want my makeup to last, I actually go in with a foundation that is multiple shades lighter than my skin tone. Alright, today we're going to be using the MAC Studio Fix foundation in the shade NW45. It's obviously way too light for me to use ever as foundation. As I explained, I love using foundation as concealer. Another good one to use, which I think I'm going to get, might be the Clinique, the 2-in-1. It's both a foundation and a concealer. I also have the Milani and the L'Oreal foundations, but your girl hasn't unpacked all her makeup yet, so I don't know where it is right now. It's probably in this huge box behind me labeled makeup. So, but I just take a few drops of this and I go in and I just put that all over my face. Normally where you would put concealer. And I'm just going to take my powder brush from e.l.f. and I am going to blend that all in. Alright guys, now that you have your foundation all blended in, you don't want to leave this, you know, just because it's foundation, you feel like you shouldn't set it. You actually want to still set it because the whole point of this is so that our foundation can last. I'm actually going to take a different powder. I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So you want to push that in, but I'm not going to bake. I'm just going to let the powder sink into my skin. I'm going to take the RCMA No Color Powder and I'm going to put that all over the face yet again. But I'm going to focus it more on the other areas that we didn't just set just now. And I know at this point you're looking like a nice powder mess, but don't worry. We will fix it. Alright. And before we spray our face down, we want to go ahead and still contour. So we're going to go ahead and contour. You guys know my favorite combination. I always take MAC and Film Noir, the blush, and CoverGirl Deep Bronze bronzer. Alright guys, now that we brought a little warmness back into our skin, we want to make sure that we drench our face in Fix Plus to keep all the powder secure for the rest of the day, but also to take away the powdery look. I learned this trick from Nikki tutorial recently and it actually does work. I've been doing it for a long time now. So you basically want to drench your whole face and then fan it down immediately. You can do it in sections, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to drench my whole entire face. You've basically done is you've just basically put a barrier over your whole entire makeup, and that should stay put. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here you have it. Here's the final look. And if you're wondering what lips I'm wearing the Dior Rouge lipstick in the color Classic Matte, I believe. I really love the formula of the Dior lipstick, so if you haven't tried them out, go ahead and try it. But yes, I hope that you take these tips and you use it, because summer is right around the corner, and I'm sure that wherever you're going, wherever barbecue, picnics, that you want to be looking absolutely flawless. And these few steps that I just showed you is going to help you do that. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe and stay blessed, and until next time, bye.